What's up, CPA? I'm Mason, and I'm so excited to welcome you to the second edition of our news and sports broadcasting show, Rumble's Wrap-Up.
And I'm Jetty. Let's get started. Recently on senior night, the CPA Lions were victorious over the JP2 Knights 42-7.
Such an entertaining game where the Lions had many phenomenal highlights, including senior Trip Haraff, number 7, securing a touchdown to top off the game. Here's your play of the week.
Congratulations to the Lions for another awesome win.
Now, let's shift gears to a story featuring a dedicated CPA soccer player, Catherine Wood, alongside her coach about their journey to Brazil this past summer.
Through their mission, they did not only use soccer to make a local impact on the community, but also had the opportunity to share the love of Jesus.
When I was growing up, I kind of thought that my faith and soccer were like two different things. So like on the soccer field, I kind of took my faith off. When I got done playing soccer, I put my faith back on, and so I never realized that you could like mix them. So like the Brazil trip is a chance to take kids from all over the United States down into a country that's incredible, and to show them that both your faith and your sports can be combined into one thing.
It's just a place where we could preach the gospel and share the love of Christ through the game of soccer, because that was like our one connecting point, that the language barrier didn't matter, where we grew up didn't matter, like what we looked like didn't matter. We all just played soccer and connected through that.
You know, missionaries aren't necessarily someone that stands up on a podium and preaches. You preach while you're on the field. And so for me, it's getting kids from Brentwood, Franklin, all over the U.S. down to Brazil, kind of out of their comfort zone, and allowing them to see their faith being real, both on the soccer field, at schools, in orphanages, working with kids that really don't have any, whom we use that time to be like, hey, we're here to play soccer, but also we want to do something that lasts eternally, and so we share our faith with them.
Now let's move on to what's happening in the stands on Friday nights, and it couldn't happen without our amazing student section leaders.
I was interested in being a student section leader because we get to involve with the underclassmen and the athletes playing on the field. It's a great way to connect with everybody and make sure that everybody's hype and involved. It really brings the team spirit up, and it brings the student spirits up as well. Even if we're down in a play, if we are cheering really loud, playing music, hyping everyone up, it's a great way to like put a smile on someone's face and bring them up after a bad play.
Freshman and sophomore year, I played football. I was on the other side of the student section. I was on the field, and I decided to stop playing football, but I still wanted to be involved, so I decided to be a student section leader.
All the student section leaders, we met before every game, and we plan out the themes accordingly. We get fun decorations, and we paint a banner every single time. It's super fun, and it brings us together to talk about how we want the game to run. Before every game, all the students of the student section come together for a tailgate. We meet behind the baseball bleachers, and we either paint up or get inflatables, or for today's game we got like a bunch of Hawaiian leis, and it's super fun, and we all get to run in together and really show up for our school and team.
At the end of every game, we sing our alma mater, Soli Deo Gloria. It kind of shows a sign of unity after every game. The players and the students and everyone, it's a sign of respect as well.
It's a great way to always close the game, even with win or lose, brings everybody together.
Finally, let's turn our attention to some of our talented female athletes and their love for volleyball. This team has a bond on and off the court, and watching them play is truly engaging.
In volleyball, the sport is a huge teamwork sport, so like even if someone's having an off day, it's very easy to like get down on yourself. A big part of volleyball is your teammates coming around you and saying like, no, we got you. Here's what we're gonna do next. Here's the plan for the next play. And then even though everyone has their own individual responsibilities and their own jobs to do, if someone doesn't do their job once well, it's okay, we got the next ball. And then you pick each other up as you go on through the game, because volleyball is a game of like mistakes, and whoever makes the least mistakes is gonna win the game.
So during the third set, our team was down and coach called a timeout, and together as a team we pulled through and came back and won. Something that makes CPA volleyball special is that we all work really hard in the off season as a team, and we build community together, and we love each other really well.
My favorite memory is going to the University of Kentucky, their team camp, going on tour of the campus, but it's super fun. At the end, we all get to play like a big tournament. It was awesome. The best part of CPA volleyball is the culture that we have and the camaraderie that we've all built, because we're so excited to play the game and do it together. And it's also awesome this year we have a lot of competition for each position, which just builds this awesome atmosphere, just positive energy and wanting to get better and make each other better.
And that concludes the second edition of Rumble's Wrap-Up.
Stay tuned this year as we continue to bring you stories that matter most. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jetty.
And I'm Mason, and you're watching Rumbles Wrap Up.